welcome back to Shady Oaks. We got 9 holes left to go in the St. Patty's Classic. I am Ian Anderson, joined by my man Corey Merle. It's a fun front 9. Talk about this back 9, Corey.
Oh, the back 9, the front 9's for scoring, the back 9's for surviving. The back 6 holes specifically are really tough. Some of the more difficult birdies on the course, but Josh Anthon is putting it down right now.
Yeah, what's that? A 6 down front 9?
6 down on the front. He's missed a 40-footer. He's laid up another 45-footer. The man's feeling it.
Yeah, absolutely is. We are looking at 10. This is a funny one, Corey.
This one's strange. 225 feet. Pick your poison off the tee. Which one of these little tiny gaps you want to go for? Honestly, the gap in the center is bigger than ever as one of the trees fell down, and it still feels like a poke and pray. So if you got the baby flex, go for it. You want to go over the top, that's an option. There's a kind of some strange sidearm lines that play over the other tee pad if no one's there. Whatever you got to do, put it close because OB right next to the basket.
Speaking of, there's a tired kangaroo for Cook. Out of bounds. Yeah. Anthon,
going tempo here. MVP tempo.
no kidding.
Yeah.
How about that?
The only non-Innova disc in his bag.
Sail. Yeah, finds one of those guardian trees. This is about what we saw yesterday from the lead card, too. I think maybe we see one birdie, something like that.
Yeah. Whoa. Alex. Not a ton of birdies and I'm just shocked with these. Like, nobody's putting it really close. Doesn't seem that tough of a hole, but I think the OB there just makes it difficult to be aggressive.
Yeah, that makes sense. A beautifully done approach from Anthon. We'll drop in the par. Sail to long, look at 2. He wants no part of that. We'll also lay up for par. Over to Lyon. Can he give this big, Corey?
I mean, I think with the amount of pars he's got, he's probably going to.
Okay. Oh, my God. Huge make.
Yes, sir.
Huge make. And grabs the stroke, more importantly, closing that gap to 4.
And even more importantly, he waited for me to jog over there. He definitely could have putted. He saw me moving. He's like, I want you to get a good shot of this one.
Heck, yeah. We appreciate that so much.
Yeah.
Cook gets the par after the OB drive. Can't be too mad at that.
2 rounds in a row for Tristen. Finds OB, but taps in the 3P.
Yeah, huh?
You take those,
Yep. Couple threes without the P coming from Sail and Anthon, respectively.
Or not respectively, really. I mean, either way works.
Hole 11, Corey.
Par 3, 274 feet. Really, the play is the sidearm. You see some people throwing the backhands on the inside gap, kind of right of the little sticky tree in the middle. But if you've got the sidearm, you're hanging it out left and then just playing that late draw onto the chips here. Super fast ground, though, like the hard pan and the mulch stuff they have down there kind of creates a skipping environment.
Alex goes for the backhand. It does not pay off. Cook.
Nice control on this one.
I see what you mean with the forehand, Corey. That gap is just so much bigger.
It's just so much bigger. I mean, honestly, I would even throw a slower disc than that. Like, I throw that Justice and just kind of crank on it.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
Anthon getting aggressive. Oh, finds the pole for a drop-in birdie.
That was awesome.
Wow. The lead will likely go back to, 5 over Lyon.
Whoa.
Oh, Sail. My goodness. All things considered, not a terrible spot, Corey.
I mean, the fact that he made it to the front side of the bush is huge. Now,
But that second did not do him any favors.
That did slide back into a terrible spot.
Yeah. Long look at par now for Mike. What?
Yes, sir. Hey, entertainment value is there.
Like trading a dog van for a moped, Corey. That man has totally redeemed himself.
Oh, my God.
Unbelievable. What a make, Mike. Cook coming back for birdie after the drive went a little long.
Good putt. I mean, he caught the little magenta double there, but, that's a lot of birdies.
Other than that, man, he's cooking.
This course really does set up well for a sidearm player. I'll play this anytime we're going up to Ashley, my girlfriend's family is up in Truckee. We always stop by and play it.
Yeah.
I kind of want to play the tournament next year. It suits my game so well, Ian.
You really should, man. Yeah, I'll come film it. You can.
Okay,
make me
deal.
card.
Well, I'll stay
All
at
right.
Jeff's house.
Hole 12, just right there.
Oh, 324 feet. Just your basic drifter, straight downhill. One of those holes where off the tee you can only see the number plate, so it kind of has that like throw, and then you got to run up a little bit to see it finish. I always kind of like that type of a hole.
This did not get flat for Cook.
No.
Yeah, easy par.
Yeah, he's gonna be in that little offshoot side over there.
Anthon.
He's thrown this hole a time or two.
That's another drop-in birdie for Josh Anthon. Lyon.
You really got to get him flat and straight. If you start to bail
Yeah.
off, you're going to end up with that 35, 45 footer.
Seems like people are really afraid of that OB right, Corey.
True. I mean, during day-to-day play, it's not OB, so it's like maybe for the tournament, they got the little like you want to cheat it left.
Mike found the OB right yesterday. A little correction, more hyzer on this release, and it almost goes in.
Close.
Oh my goodness.
He was feeling that one off the tee. We were all kind of rooting for it.
I bet. Was that a putter?
It was, yeah, his Lucid Warden.
Wild. That was a bid for birdie from Cook, not to beat. Lyon actually has a look, Corey.
Yeah, not too bad, honestly.
How did that not stay in?
Come on, dude. It's the little fallout.
Yeah. Spun on the rim before falling out. There's a par from Tristen. Got a couple birdies coming from Sale and then Anthon.
Yeah.
And Anton's not making it easy to get strokes on him, Corey.
No. I mean, you essentially have to birdie all of the easy holes and then find a couple on the big boy holes. That's the only way it's going to happen.
Bag on, drop in birdie. There's some Anthon kids right there, I think, wasn't it?
Oh, yeah. He's got the family. I believe at this point, they were all kind of walking along. I mean, he's up a few strokes, so there was some like caddy elements to the whole thing. It was good.
Nice, dude. 13, tough get.
Hole 13, par 3, 401 foot of just pure uphill tunneling. Kind of that, you got to throw it up but nose down at the same time, which is like a really difficult angle to get pure. But whatever you throw, it's got to have that late finish left through this little tree gap.
Josh up first. Nice flex on this backhand.
So I mentioned that the tempo only non-innova disc. That was a lie.
Okay.
This is a Ballista Pro, and that is a
Oh.
great shot.
Huh. Those things bomb.
They
man.
do. Easy glide, big distance.
Yeah. Sail. Maybe?
A little bit pulled over, but yeah. Honestly, that's the juice, though. He had the exact right shape on it, just a degree and a half too far to the right.
Cook. Can he get a forehand there?
Hey, he had it moving last round, but just caught that
Yeah,
tree.
he did. Trying to get it over, not quite enough, though.
Going with the slide arm.
Nice, dude. Lyon, who has been pretty cold here lately, Corey. Like, that's just one birdie on the scorecard right now.
Yeah, but Alex likes a tough tee shot. Like, stack the odds against this man.
Apparently.
Really hammered. That's an overstable PD2, just crushed onto the right side. Draw it over.
Long birdie bid for Sale. Can he do it again? No.
I know that pretty much that same bid both rounds, though.
Yeah. Cook?
Oh.
That's punishing. Oh.
Very.
And the punishment will continue until morale approves. Can he make this par, Corey?
It's tough, man, from the bushes, but it's open-ish. You hate to see it.
Yeah. Anthon. Another one.
He don't miss those.
Not so much. I don't think he's missed inside the circle today.
No, I think you're right. I mean, the only one that he's given a true effort for and missed was hole 1. And that was, what, 46 feet maybe?
Yeah. I mean, he's pretty good at disc golf.
Pretty
how many
good,
times did he finish
dude.
second
I mean,
at Worlds? What was it?
When he came back and won Ledgestone in 2019, I think it was. 2019. It was the most impressive display of putting I've ever seen. Like 50 feet, he's turning around, betting people $20 a pop on if they're going in, and just like jamming every single one. It was crazy.
That's on brand.
Yes.
14. What's our play?
Oof. You know, you got two options. You can really commit to the turn and try and put this thing on this postage stamp green, or you can play to kind of hyzer out left and maybe play it a little more safer, 40, 50 feet from the left of the pin. The ravine in the middle of the fairway is going to be your main nemesis, right? If you hit the tree, it's a coin flip, but keep it bending right. Not really much of a sidearm play here.
It's fading early for Anthon.
Yeah, it's fading early. He's got that leopard, but
I don't see the OB graphic.
I don't. But we got a fan cam view of what happened.
No way. Really?
Thanks, Casey Seymour, for supplying us with the mid-fairway camera there.
That was amazing.
Yeah, right?
Lyon, hoping he doesn't need the mid-fairway camera.
No. Going Buzz.
Oh, there he is.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Hey, there's Casey. That's our cameraman.
Awesome.
That was cool. I didn't realize he was in it.
Love that. Sail.
Casey, a big supporter of golf in the NorCal area.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, good guy.
Looks like an underturn out of Sail as well. Everyone headed that way so far. And that's a little texture on that approach, Corey.
Yeah, it's easy to do, really. I mean, you don't want to keep it turning. That's kind of the rub.
Nah, true, huh? Cook, has he found the right stability? I'd say yes.
2 days in a row, he's kind of throwing that big high drifter, and it's worked out.
So cool.
So you can see the kiddos caddying for Josh.
Man, they're growing fast.
Dude. I mean, what, Max is 11, 12?
I know, he is, yeah.
Good Lord.
Ooh. Wow. Nice approach from Sail. Gave it a bid. Alex needs to give this a bid to grab a stroke on Anthon.
He gave it the bid.
Oh, he sure did. That was a great one. Is Anthon going to pile on here with a birdie? Let's see.
I love his jump putt stroke.
Oh, yeah, it's good.
Like the backup, run into it kind of thing. I've never seen anyone do that.
Uh-huh. Lyon now for par. We have slow-mo of his drive, too, and he completely takes his thumb off the disc.
It is the trippiest thing.
Mid-reach back.
Like,
yeah,
it only touches back on as it's coming through his body.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I think there's something to it, too. You know, your impulse strength is better than your sustained strength, grip strength, you know?
Okay. You know, I'm a big impulse versus sustained guy, so this is interesting.
Yeah. Uh-huh. You think about what we can hold constantly versus what you can do for just a brief second, you know?
Oh, okay.
You feel what I'm saying?
I do.
So he,
okay.
like, smashes down on it, you know?
It's part of the propulsion, is what you're saying.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's all part of the process.
Interesting. Well, I'm going to start taking my thumb off, so I'll report back next week.
I mean, it works for Josh. Wouldn't be surprised if it's, you know, something a lot of pros do, but we just don't see.
Exactly.
You
don't
know,
even
to that degree, anyway.
Hole 15, we're hoping this is also something Josh can do because a birdie on this one is just so fun to watch. 416 feet of just downhill barreling straight shot action. This creek that meanders its way through the fairway isn't itself OB, but it does have water in it. And on this hole, it's water that is out of bounds.
Underturned out of Tristen. That's a pretty nasty kick. Anthon.
Coming just across his body. Play in the V.
Circle's edge, or where is he?
I would say just inside, 29 feet. It's kind of that, we saw Brian Deardahl play that backhand that kind of just falls into the left, and it's a good spot to be.
Yeah.
Look at this spin from Lyon. He's impressive, Corey.
He is that guy backhand. Like, he is
man.
elite level backhand. That's that PD2 again that he threw on 13, and he just has so good at, like, angle controlling those overstable discs.
Sail finds a tree halfway down the fairway.
At least he's in the middle. You'll take that over where Tristen is.
I mean, if you had terrible vision, you might think you're watching Drew Gibson.
Yeah. Or Drew Gibson, like, no, I'm not even going to go there. Yeah, Drew Gibson. It has a similar aesthetic, right? And the backhand crushes.
Yeah. Exactly. Sail's second.
Congrats to Drew, by the way. Recent father. Really.
How
Like,
about that?
it's a shame that we don't see him on tour anymore, but hoping to see him at least at some NorCal locals.
Yeah, have fun with that, baby.
Says a man
Cook?
out of the baby time. Have fun with that baby.
Man, you don't sleep, so you just don't remember it.
Oh, it's good. Oh, it's like forced from your memory. Yeah.
Exactly.
That's funny.
Sail to save par. Yes.
through the
Man, he sets a clutch par score.
all weekend long. Like he might make a little boo-boo mistake to get him in a bad position, but he's been coming through clutch.
Perfect putt from Anthon once again.
On the pole. He's showing off, dude.
Dude.
He mentions that as they're walking, he was just like, it feels so good to have you guys here and playing this good, man. It feels good to play this good in front of you guys.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah,
man.
there was like some wholesome family moments for sure.
Yeah, I always had a good time filming Josh, man. Other than the not waiting for me part.
Yeah, but you kind of like just
I can't fault him for that.
Exactly, you just kind of accept it. It is what it is.
Yeah, I don't want to get you out of your game.
And I don't think he's doing it because he's being a jerk.
No.
He's just playing.
He's just playing disc golf, man.
And I will say, Josh came up to us. I mean, he's up 6 strokes now with 3 holes to play, so we're looking like good for a win here. But he came up specifically and complimented us and said he loves Central Coast and we always do a great job. And just he was the dad came up and introduced himself to me. It was like it was actually a really cool moment.
That's lovely, man.
It really was. Yeah. Honestly, it brought me back to being like 2016, 2017, the good old days again. So
yeah,
I really appreciated it, and this has been just a pleasure of a tournament to film.
Heck yeah, man. Look at Anthon on 16 now.
Saw some trouble from our players in round 2, despite it being more or less a pretty easy hole. But yeah, Josh, he wants better than that.
He got a great kick though, didn't he?
Yeah.
Lyon, can this keep turning?
I love this buzz. Like, I'm going to steal this buzz out of his bag. It just is so good.
What a gem. Right there in the circle, just outside the bullseye. Sail. We got a good battle for second going right now, Corey.
Very much. 21-21. Tristen even in the mix if you could kind of find a couple late birdies.
Yeah, definitely. And Sail not doing his second place hopes any favors with that drive. He'll need a long putt to keep pace with Lyon. Cook.
I like the sidearm here. I think the hill naturally falls off right to left, so the sidearm just, if nothing else, just ever so slightly plays better with the grade.
That makes sense. Yeah, he's out there.
A little too juiced, but he's, like you said, he's out there, 30, 40 feet.
Important putt for Mike. 3 holes left to go. Oh, likely needed that to keep pace with Alex. Looks like he'll drop a stroke behind.
Yeah.
Anthon to pile on. Not off by much. Cook to grab a stroke on Sail. Sails that one high, unfortunately, and a kind of a mean roll there.
Should have gone with the square one.
One day, man.
I know.
Someone's going to invent the square putter.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Bird doggy.
You hate to see it.
You do. Especially coming down the stretch here. Lyon for solo second. No.
He just got a little loose.
Yeah.
And, Alex, great guy, good dude, but like I would like to see him just get a little more locked in.
Sure.
You know what I mean? But it's it is what it is. We're all out here having fun. This is not anyone here's full-time position.
Yep.
Like, it just is what it is.
And putting's hard, and putting on camera even harder.
Yeah. We all know from experience. We are chump life in it.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to stay knotted up in second. Josh running away with this thing. 2 holes left to go, 6-stroke lead, 17.
420 feet. We saw the beautiful roller from Mike Sail in round 2. Even went a little bit long. But the fairway is like, it's a tall floor and a low ceiling. So it's really difficult to get the distance perfect. It's got to be, if it's an air shot, it's got to be up and turning for the majority of its flight. The roller is probably the preferred play. The sidearm just needs to be straight up, boom, boom. It's so long.
Anthon, I expected to see a roller out of him, and we do. This thing is moving all over the fairway.
So I know, left, right, center, but a little longer than you want, but it's like downhill glider.
Lyon. Some important drives coming up for he and Sail. Looks like a par coming up for Alex. See if Mike can lay down that nasty roller again and take advantage. It's down.
It's down.
You like it?
It's a little bit lefter and more tall than his other one, but still, I mean, he's right next to Josh. It's a great shot.
Oh, boy. Coming
Man.
off back-to-back bogeys, he'll need a good second to avoid another one.
2 rounds in a row that he has thrown that sidearm that far to the right, though. I just was not expecting it.
Yeah. Tough lie here for the sidearm, too. Really have to kind of Kobe this thing.
Great release, though.
Oh,
Fantastic release from where he was.
yeah. Fully impressed. Alex, the bag-on approach.
Yeah, so I should have mentioned this before. Hole 17, he did the same thing. We skipped a shot. Some people are going to comment about it, but I'm referencing it now. He did just walk up and chip to the basket.
Sail. Long-looking birdie.
Come on,
Goes
baby.
for the big make. Just short.
Ugh.
Cook to say par. Nah. We got turkey of birdies for Cook at the worst time. Anthon. Birdie putt. Of course he does.
This is
Of course he
Josh's
does.
playground, and we are all just visiting.
My goodness, man.
I know. It's just seal it up, man. It's just unbelievable.
Look at these round scores. 11, 5, 5, 3. Just nasty, man.
I know. And spoiler alert, like, nobody from any of the other cards is much beyond 21. So
Wow.
it's
Okay.
a good old-fashioned Sacramento slapdown.
My goodness. Par out of Alex. This should be a par out of Sale. They're going to stay knotted up with 1 to go.
Yeah, kind of a tight battle here. We got Sam Menges in the clubhouse, though, at 22.
Okay.
So that's going to be your mark for second place.
All right. Let's see if one of those two gents can grab a share of second. 18.
Yeah, just your basic righty backhand hyzer. After these last 5 or 6 holes that are just doozies, you kind of get a brief reprieve. Hopefully you can get your birdie and drive home feeling semi-good.
Okay. Yep, it is just right there.
Josh,
Nice
though,
little burn.
calling for the ace. Should be noted.
Okay.
Everybody was asking for the ace. He was like, okay, I'm going to do it for you. I am standing on this tee pad 65% convinced this will be an ace.
He's got the strokes to play with it, huh?
Going tempo again.
Okay.
No ace.
You can see
but
it.
Yeah,
You can see it. Just a little more power on that.
exactly.
Had the line. Lyon. Such a casual toss, man.
I mean,
got-
smooth operator. You know what I mean?
Yeah, he really is. Sail. This has a chance if it hooks up in time.
That's straight. That's that lucid Warden, so it doesn't have a
Oh.
ton of finish on it.
Gotcha.
Good shot, though.
Cook needs to get off this bogey train to get off the course.
If it misses the... Yeah, okay, push along with the little stumpy thing.
Nice. I'll have that left for birdie. There's the fam.
They were all hamming it up all week. He was stoked to have the cameras out, capturing the fam, him just hammering everyone.
Too cool. Hey, nice finish from Tristen Cook.
Good level. I
Good
mean,
tournament, too.
what a roller coaster to finish, though. You know what I mean? Like, a lot of color.
Yes, absolutely. Sail to close with the birdie as well. Yeah, buddy.
Great tournament
right, so-
for Mike, man. Up into that tie for second.
Nicely done. Alex has this putt to join and make it a 3-way tie for second.
Putting, man.
a-
Just a little loose
heck-
on the green.
Yep, it's a heck of a thing. Anthon did not miss inside the circle all day long.
And he put a bunch in there, too. He
Yep.
just kept
Yes, he
making
did.
putts.
Yeah, he did.
So 12 under, officially 1070 rated.
Wow.
So that is the hot heat.
Your St. Patty's Classic champion, Josh Anthon. What a baller, man. Putting the pedal to the metal today.
You know, he's been out of the limelight for quite some time, but, not playing a ton. He had surgery, just living his life, raising kids, selling cars up in the Sacramento area. But I'll tell you what, man, push comes to shove, he still has it.
He can still get on that disc golf bike and start riding for you.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
a show.
Josh Anthon, you can see he is just way above everyone else. Shout out Sam Menges, Mike Sale tying in for that second and third, tying for second, but kind of effectively taking up that podium. Ton of fun out here. Congrats to Jeff Faze taking down MP40. The legend continues out in Sacramento, so that's good to see.
Yeah, love to see it. Well, thanks for having us out. I hope you guys enjoyed the St. Patty's Classic, and we'll catch you for the next one.